Good morning from Buenos Aires. I cannot believe that this is our last day exploring here in this beautiful city. But this morning we are going to be doing our last free walking tour, this time of the San Telmo neighborhood.
Let's go check it out.
San Telmo, shortened from St. Pedro González Telmo, after whom the neighborhood is named, is the oldest barrio in Buenos Aires. While Buenos Aires was founded in 1580 by Spaniard Juan de Garay, the city remained poor and relatively unimportant to the Spanish Empire because it didn't have any gold and silver. The barrio didn't receive much recognition until the Jesuits built San Ignacio Loyola Church between 1675 and 1722, as well as San Pedro Telmo Church between 1734 and 1858.
What I absolutely love about this particular market is that there's maybe only a couple of stores that are alike. Pretty much everything else is a completely unique set of wares that you can't find anywhere else on this street. It's pretty amazing.
The British invaded the Viceroyalty of Rio de la Plata, present-day Buenos Aires, on two separate occasions, in 1806 and 1807. Cannonball holes remain visible on the exterior of Santo Domingo Church's east tower from when the British took refuge from the Spanish resistance. Spanish rule was restored, but it was this event that inspired the May Revolution in 1810 and led to the country's eventual independence in 1816.
In 1871, a deadly yellow fever outbreak emerged in Buenos Aires when men returned home after fighting in the jungle during the War of Paraguay. As a result, wealthy aristocratic families deserted their mansions in southern Buenos Aires neighborhoods, creating new barrios further north. Simultaneously, during a period of economic prosperity, Argentina experienced a mass wave of immigration between 1870 and 1930. Poor immigrants arriving at the port, located in the south of Buenos Aires, settled in San Telmo, converting the abandoned mansions into conventillos, collective living quarters in which each family rented a small individual room and shared the common kitchen and bathroom.
José María Peña created the famed San Telmo Antiques Fair in 1970. The Antiques Fair, which is still hosted in Plaza de Rego every Sunday, revived the neighborhood and helped make it the artistic and energetic barrio that it is to this day.
Was another wonderful walking tour by Juan, who is Juan in a million, Juan of a kind.
That's a good one.
But seriously, it was really interesting to walk through the antiques market that San Telmo is famous for. And because it is a Sunday, they also just had a humongous street market that was completely separate from the antiques market, where they were still selling artisan products of every variety imaginable, whether you wanted jewelry, bags, clothes, housewares,
Literally anything you could shake a stick at.
arts and crafts.
Yeah.
They had everything and it was absolutely packed, but apparently it's the place to be on a Sunday.
It's an awesome place to be, and it's really cool to be in kind of one of the oldest neighborhoods in the entire city. It was interesting as well because, like, in terms of the history, it kind of filled in a number of the gaps that we didn't realize were still left by the other 5 tours that we've already done. So yeah, it was absolutely fascinating, and it was still really, really insightful because I feel like with other cities, it's like, oh, well, we're just going to get the same stuff. But actually here, every single tour, you always learn something new. And that's really the best superlative I think we can say about how awesome this city is and how interesting this country is.
I thought that there was nothing left to learn, but as you mentioned, each of the barrios is so unique and has its own cultural and historical identity. So all those tours were worth going on.
Certainly were. In terms of why we're now here and not still in San Telmo, though, is, well, because of what we have planned for the afternoon and evening, there are two different finals of football happening today. So the first one is that England are playing Spain in the Euros, common England. And then later on, it's the Copa America final in which Argentina are playing. And obviously, what better place to watch Argentina play than in Buenos Aires, obviously. So we have plans to head out to a bar there. And that is basically why we had to jump on a metro, grab some empanadas, and get moving, because we have about a 25-minute walk to get to the bar that we're hoping will provide us with a seat to watch the game.
Cheers, everybody!
Cheers.
Nice to meet you. It is 1:30 in the morning, and we have just got back from the bar where we watched the doubleheader football games. We spent a total, babe, of 9 hours there today.
Unfortunately, one result didn't go the right way, but the other one did, and it's really, really cool to see any city when their team has won something major. Just walking along the streets of Buenos Aires really brought back memories of when the Raptors won their championship back in 2019, and I was there in Toronto, so that was really, really cool.
Yeah, it totally reminded me of when Canada wins hockey at the Olympics and everyone drives around afterwards honking their horns, and it was the exact same thing here in Argentina. And it's just really cool to see, obviously, the home country win and how they celebrate. It's interesting to see that it's similar wherever you are in the world. Sports really unites people, and it shows you how no matter where you live, you often celebrate joy and happiness the exact same way.
It's been awesome, but obviously it is now very late and we probably need to get some sleep because we've got a pretty big day tomorrow. So until next time, take care.
And keep smiling.